Hello, my name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. How's everyone's weekend been? Last weekend, I watched The Starling on Netflix. It was both an emotional and powerful film for anyone who is feeling lost right now. Duck your heads in case the Starling attacks us, and let's talk about this film. The Starling flew onto Netflix in 2021. A couple suffers a difficult loss that separates them in their journeys of grief. Encountering a feisty bird that continuously attacks her in her garden, this time helps Lily rediscover herself again. Movies that center around grief have an impact on all audiences. The Starling is relatable in so many ways. The film is all about finding yourself in difficult times, even if it involves fighting against birds. Achieving a dramatic performance, Melissa McCarthy conquers comedy and drama. Struggling with a loss, Lily finds it easier to keep to herself. McCarthy was good at landing her inner emotions. I like the way McCarthy studied this character along with the battles against the Starling. Instead of just focusing on Lily, I like how the film gave attention to Jack's journey. Chris O'Dowd channeled difficult emotions, sustaining a genuine performance. McCarthy and O'Dowd worked tremendously together. Each having different behaviors to grief, they bore a range of emotions, reconfiguring their bond. You never know who will help you in your battles with grief. Dr. Larry Fine is not your average therapist. And no, he's not that Larry Fine who you're thinking of. As a veterinarian, the direction of Kevin Kline and McCarthy's sequences was wonderful. Talking is important. You never know what discoveries you'll make. Containing interesting side characters, an array of diverse characters were created, such as supermarket workers, doctors, and patients. Everyone has a fair share of screen time. McCarthy had a fun time working with a bird that was developed into the scene during post-production. Costumes have an important duty. The colors symbolize an integral detail of character development. Pay attention to how the colors change in each scene. Beautiful locations were picked to film in. I always liked watching Lily's drive. Driving is an adventure of its own, no matter how short the journey is. The music is resonating, containing songs that symbolized growth to never push the past away. Nobody should ever feel embarrassed by the way they grieve. It takes time. Sometimes it takes years until we feel like ourselves again. Theodore Melfi created tender and poignant moments. You could feel the emotions erupting off the screen. His direction to both McCarthy and Dowd was remarkable. Though some sequences felt a little overdone. Certain themes, songs, and dialogue were repeated too much in scenes. Movies are meant to make you feel an assortment of emotions. Before watching this movie, you should know that it is sad. However, it delivers its moments of comedy thanks to McCarthy's excellent comedic timing. The Starling's mix of comedy was needed. Scenes that took place at the vet office were my favorite. Some things are just out of our control. We'll figure it out as life goes. As I have experienced, we'll have our good days and we'll have our bad days. Like birds, eventually we will fly again. Changes are scary, but they could work, for better or for worse. The Starling is a good pick if you are feeling lost. Go find it on Netflix and have a laugh and shed a tear. Thanks for catching my review of The Starling. Have you seen this film on Netflix yet? Next time, I hope you have a pair of red ruby slippers because we're going to be taking a walk on the yellow brick road. I'm not sure if we're getting to Oz by Twister yet, but my review of The Wizard of Oz is on the way. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.